Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Well, good Tuesday, everybody. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your forecast. Our big focus over the next several days will be a warming trend coming in across the area, but we are expecting more rainfall to move back through over the weekend, and then we are looking forward to winter actually moving into the Tennessee Valley early next week. Yep, we're talking about some freezing temperatures. So I'll explain all of that here coming up very shortly. Let's get things started. Take a look at our Arctic Air Skycam network. 65 degrees right now in Lawrenceburg. It's warming up pretty nicely here on the north side of town. Dew point down at 46 degrees. Got a northwest wind at 5 miles per hour. Not a cloud in the sky here in Lawrenceburg, but there might be a few clouds around later on this afternoon, but really just looking at abundant sunshine. Here's a live look at Florence on the campus of the University of North Alabama. Crystal clear sky as well. A little bit cooler down there right now, 58 degrees with a dew point of 48. Got an east wind at 3 miles per hour. Last stop is going to be Huntsville on top of Montesano Mountain. Look at the fall foliage. We're getting close to the peak time for the best color across our area. So if you do want to get out and enjoy that, maybe go out for a drive into the country, just see the fall foliage, this could be a good time to do it now and give it about a week or two, and you're going to be past the peak at some point. So looking at some pretty nice coloring right now on top of Montesano Mountain. 64 degrees in Huntsville. Got a dew point of 42, north-northwest wind at 1 mile per hour right now. Temperatures will continue to warm very nicely today. Still relatively on the cooler side of things, around normal for this time of year. 66 in Fayetteville, also 66 in Lawrenceburg, 63 in Florence, 65 in Athens, 67 down there in the River City of Decatur. Everybody today generally getting up into the upper 60s and lower 70s. High pressure is still situated across our region. Cloud cover remains off to our north and to our west, so we're looking at abundant sunshine today. Here's that afternoon forecast, warming up into the upper 60s to near 70 degrees for a lot of places. Once we get the sun to go down, we'll drop our temperatures down into the upper 50s by 6 p.m. this evening. Here are those forecast highs today on your hometown forecast. 69 in Columbia and Mount Pleasant, 68 in Fayetteville, 67 in Ardmore and Minor Hill, also 67 down there in Loretto. Across the state line, things look like this. 67 in Hazel Green, 70 in Huntsville, 71 in Decatur, 71 in Hartselle in the Falkville area, 71 in the Shoals, 69 down there in Russellville. Here's your evening forecast. Any evening plans? Obviously, you're going to need that light jacket for the most part, especially once you get into the late evening hours, as our temperatures will be dropping down into the 40s. Notice that south wind. It's going to keep things relatively warm tonight, or warmer, I should say, than the past couple of overnight and early morning hours. Tonight, forecast lows generally down into the lower and middle 40s across the area, with those winds continuing out of the south at around 2 to 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we continue to warm up, expecting low to mid 70s for highs on your Wednesday. 72 in Fayetteville, 73 in Huntsville, 72 in Pulaski, 71 in Lawrenceburg, 73 in the Shoals. Just a few passing clouds can be expected during the day. All right, let's talk about our changes coming up. It's going to start with showers and storms, and it's going to end with very cold temperatures. So let's talk about it. Rain chances over the next 7 days. Best chance is going to be Friday, especially Friday overnight going into early Saturday with the first front. Then a second front moves through on Sunday. That's going to bring another chance at some light showers, and then holding on to a low-end shower potential late Sunday into early Monday as our trough that's going to bring our cooler temperatures kind of swings on through. Sometimes it has enough forcing that even though you're getting some drier air, you still might be able to squeeze out a few showers. So keeping some low-end rain chances for that. So here we go, European model, Thursday, 6 a.m., cold front, big low pressure system, I should say, getting close to Nova Scotia by this point. High pressure continuing to build in, and it's not going to be lasting too long because behind it we have another system. Here's front number 1 that's going to be moving through, bringing us our showers and storms Friday morning. Starting to see some shower and storm activity off to our northwest. That moves on through during the daytime, specifically the evening hours on your Friday. So we'll have to watch for any of those Friday night football games. We're getting to the playoff time now. So some of those playoff games might be impacted, so keep checking back for the latest on that. Going into the overnight hours into your early Saturday, that first front moving on through. Some of these storms, it could be on the strong side. I'm not really expecting much in the way of severe weather with this, but can't completely rule out some gustier winds, maybe some small hail with some of the stronger storms, but nothing really too bad to be worried about. So that moves on through. That front will kind of drape across the area a little bit. Could have some lingering showers possible on your Saturday, but here comes system number 2, and this is the one that's going to bring a taste of winter to our area beginning early next week. So a few showers possible late Saturday going into the morning hours, maybe some afternoon hours on your Sunday. Clouds will start to build on in. It's going to be a pretty cool day. Temperatures generally in the 50s and 60s, and that even changes once we get into Monday. So let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. Friday, temperatures getting up into the low to mid 70s. Most of the day's dry. Our main focus is nighttime going into the overnight, so we'll keep a close eye for those football games. Lingering showers possible Saturday, temperatures in the 70s. Here's Sunday, 61 degrees. Small chance of a shower. We drop down to 31, and then we're in the 40s all day Monday. And I will say, looking at some of the model guidance, that 47 might be a bit generous, and I wouldn't be shocked if we have to keep bumping that down. Some of the stuff I was looking at this morning shows that our highs are probably going to be around 44 to 45 potentially. So keeping it at 47 right now, and then beyond that going into Tuesday morning, that's probably going to be the coldest morning that we've seen in quite some time. We do expect freezing temperatures, by the way, as you see that 31 late Sunday into early Monday. But once we get into Monday night into Tuesday morning, that's when we'll start to see widespread 20s across the area. So we do expect our first freeze, widespread freeze at that, across the area going into early next week. So keep that in mind. Growing season will be coming to an end across the Tennessee Valley. That's your latest forecasts here. Fred Gossage will be in at 5 p.m. to have another check on your full forecast and obviously take another look at those chilly temperatures coming in next week. Until then, I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.